Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show.
For St. Louis, right fielder
Dexter Fowler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out.
Jose Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Marcell Ozuna.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Cubs, right fielder.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Ozuna. 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to short. DeLong on the grass. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a foul pop behind the plate. Molina is under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Therefore, it is Hayward now. 1 away.
Third baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jed Jerko.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Stepping in, Paul DeLong. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Hard liner to center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. At the plate, number 40, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Number 40.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Happ has it in his tracks. 1 down. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Baez ranging into the outfield. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. DeLong is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Still all 0s in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now Lester deals the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23,
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Catcher Wilson
into the windup and the pitch. Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. So stepping in, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Striding in, Jed Jerko comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Half shading to his right. 1 away. Settling in now, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in once again, number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ben Zobrist is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Right fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Dexter Fowler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Marcell Ozuna.
Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Russell's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. Into the basket, and it's gone. Digging in now, Paul DeLong. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Ready for another chance.
Number 40.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind a big fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. 4-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward.
Fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. 2 pop-outs for him so far, so he'll look to stay through one here. Oh, and he botches it. Contreras rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Contreras has a play, 1 away. Colton Wong will stand in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. You don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now
Digging in once again,
fielder.
Dexter Fowler,
Dexter
0 for 3.
Fowler.
Justin
Your attention,
Grimm is out from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now
Cubs,
as he'll make his first
number
appearance here on the
52.
season.
Justin
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Almora is there, and he'll digging.
leading off. The Cubs.
Alex Reyes
Center
is out
fielder.
from the bullpen now.
In half. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 29.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Fouled back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Here's Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Russell.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Matt Carpenter is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Happ on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Center fielder
digging in and looking for more. Tommy Pham. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the. Here's Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman. Javier.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And now here's the
left fielder, number 5, Albert.
Brett Cecil is out from the bullpen.
Attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, Number 27. Brett.
First pitch
Cecil.
coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a soft liner toward first, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There is Jerko, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jed Jerko. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Half racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. So coming to the plate, Steve Cishek is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Greg Garcia will come on as a pinch hitter.
Greg Garcia.
On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Third baseman.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pham going back on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 8.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Bounce towards the mound. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. First offering on its way. Colton Wong comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Line to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is where you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Now a swing and a ground ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just hung in there on that one. 2-2, here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Addison Russell looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen, heading out towards shallow right. Fowler is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Standing in, Tommy Pham. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jed Jerko. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, half. And that ends the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Paul DeLong. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The next 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Digging in, Jose Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses inside, 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again. And here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rizzo.
Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Ian Happ. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. Happ sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hey now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit out towards second. There's Baez. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Ben Zobrist. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Number 18.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell, a base hit in his first trip.
Russell.
Weak grounder back to the mound. To his right, Wong. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Martinez is there, and it's a very quick inning. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carpenter.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras has it, and he makes the throw to first. Carpenter is retired. 2 down now.
Shortstop.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. Ready for another chance? Paul DeLong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Left fielder, Albert.
To short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the runner back easily. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Chopped weakly to the left. Carpenter ranges to his left. And they'll just tag him here for the out. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 4.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is in there. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Colton Wong will stand in. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman.
Digging in. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo is going to get there, and that retires. At the plate, Addison Russell. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Lance Lynn is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 35.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pham moves over, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Pham has a read on it. 2 gone. Striding in, Jason Hayward. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Lined into left center. And Hayward has a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
First baseman
into the box, 44. Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pham racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Jason Mott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Lifted in the air to center. Pham has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Paul DeLong. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Dexter Fowler now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this will be fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Addison Russell. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. This one's down to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. 8 runs, 14 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second. Stepping up now, Colton Wong. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Happ is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He was a grounder. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Third baseman number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an Cubs have someone working in the A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul DeLong. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. So strike. Riding in, Yadier Molina. Koji Uehara gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Number 19.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Fouled back. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On to first, and that's your ball game. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Ben Zobrist. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.